Liverpool do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. The action has already started. Liverpool cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Jimenez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Threads one in, chips it through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Valverde. Knocks it into space. Camavinga. Nice looking ball. Shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! Off the post! Cleared without hesitation. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to play it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Donnarumma. That's an imaginative pass. Akanji getting this one clear. Alexander-Arnold goes back to front. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, and it's been given away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fernandes. And this is Pelé!
This is the time you need that pace.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! He's beaten. Goal! Boca Juniors! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. And that was very necessary. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. And it's Kane. It's a promising position. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Robertson.
Okay, being behind at the break is...
Great chance! Dispatched clinically.
Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, no joy this time. And here comes the corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
They've played it short. And now they can clear their lines. Liverpool can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Raul. And this is Pele. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's let fly. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Caicedo. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane finds himself offside. Van Dijk. Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. And Fernandes. Valverde. Played out to the right. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Valverde. Decent progress down the left. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Dijk plays it long. Alexander-Arnold. Back into the middle. Akanji gets it away. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 43.886.
Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. That's going to go a long way. Kane. That has not gone well. Robertson. And this is Pele. Fernandez. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even
Cambio
bother
en
him.
Boca Juniors. Número 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Not the most convincing of passes. Played out to the left flank. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. That's good vision. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. Driving on and making good progress.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Son Heung-min! Same again, same outcome.
Boca Juniors really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Pele. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great vision. And that has found him in acres of space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to pass it through. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a loose ball. And he's well for chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's ambitious. Robertson looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Cambio en Boca Juniors.
And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Liverpool do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go. Liverpool come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Now it's Kane. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Kane. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a throw.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Not the most accurate pass. And he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Backward it goes. First quarter of an hour gone.
couldn't get hold of it.
Messi really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And they can counter here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Kane. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga. Front-footed pressing going on here. Threads one in. Chance! Good effort first time.
Valverde really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Robertson. And Fernandes. Mikel Oyarzabal. And he's let fly! Camavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi. It's come to nothing. Camavinga. Fernandes. And this is Kane. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Adrabayo. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now, he's got space here. Corner it is. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Messi. And this is Kane. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That's the keeper's ball. Fernandes. And it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Not the most convincing of passes. Van Dijk makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Robertson. And here's Fernandes. Kane, can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Kane! Oh, it's gone in! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. So that goal then.
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted.
Shot a goal! And it's Caicedo. And the shot! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Look at this. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Donnarumma with the clearance. Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Now it's Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Neymar. And this is Kane. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
No, that's been
spettatori.
intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Adebayo gets good distance on it. And this is Kane. Taken back almost at once. Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Robertson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, it rattles the bar. Robertson. And Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Fagioli. Caicedo. Camavinga. Valverde. Some resolute defending there. Messi, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Floated through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, important interception. Corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Corner number 2 then.
Neymar. Lascia il campo per il numero 21.
Shapes to shoot! And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Oyarzabal. Passing nice and neat. Great chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Yes, Peter, but that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have done until now, I can't see it.
Messi. And here's Messi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a goal kick. Camavinga. Well, that pass isn't the best. Shot could be on. Fernandes pinches it off him. Well, that's a... Goes for a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control. Aimed beyond the defence.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's been played through. Alexander-Arnold.
Here's Zakagni.
Driving on and making good progress. There's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is that. Liverpool have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim...
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕೊಡು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಗಾನ ಅಬ್ರಾನ್ ಜೋನ್ ಕಾಣ వచ్చి పడదని మాత రేటు పాచు मातर पाँच सोलह पड़
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Kane. Header! He's scored! First blood drawn. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, easy pickings there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Real chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Fernandes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's picked it up out wide. I think that's offside, yes it is. Kamavinga. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. And Fernandes. Messi. He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Fernandes. And it's Fascioli. And this is Messi. Oyarzabal. Robertson. And Fernandes. Son Heung-min. He's a sharp hit. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Fernandez. Akanji. And it's Fascioli.
Out to the left it goes.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Now it's Kane. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Kane.
That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Foot in.
Oyarzabal.
It's out for a goal kick.
Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
And that's a throw.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Akanji. Fascioli. And Robertson. Son Heung-min. Now it's Fascioli.
Kane.
Oyarzabal.
Minutes has been indicated.
It's a goal kick.
Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Nicely spread.
And it's Jimenez. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool in control at half-time, 2-0.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
And it's Messi.
Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Mbappe! He's got a goal!
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 49 minutes is number 10. Kylian
So
Mbappe.
is this the start of a comeback?
Caicedo. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Fernandez. Fascioli.
Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That has not gone well. Messi.
Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Picked out brilliantly. It's a good-looking delivery. Fagioli. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Fagioli. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Some front-footed pressing going on here. 60 minutes played. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi plays it short. They get a throw in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde aims beyond the defence. Neatly clipped into space. Shoots! Off the post! Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi. And this is Messi. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Fernandes. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Camavinga. Oh, played right into his path. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mexico have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Son Heung-min. Valverde tries to pass it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Fernandes. It's Camavinga. Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far. That's gone for a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Great vision. Goes for a shot! They've scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Mexico give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk.
There will be 5
They're
minutes
avoiding the
added
blatantly
time.
obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that could set him on his way. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, that was vital.
Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Messi on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the
Just a
game,
quick
and
announcement,
the
it is
manager
now
was
time
smart
for our
enough to make
special
sure it
lottery.
was exploited.
Liverpool are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oyarzabal! Oyarzabal! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Sabinho, foot in, looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. He's through and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0. Robertson. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Sabinho! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a goal kick. Jimenez. Now he's got space here. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's lost his man here. Looking to play him in. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sorloth showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Oyarzabal. And here's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. Back into the middle. Tomori gets it away. There's a searching pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold proves too strong. Almost half an hour in now. Guardiol is there and he can get that clear. And this is Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Sorloth. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, no joy this time.
Sorloth really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's found a way past. Searching pass he's played there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Jimenez. Time and again they are repelled. Now that's well seen too. Out Solot. Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's come to nothing. Vitinha. And it's Valverde. Good ball, good take. Passes short and sharp, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Savinho has it in a wide position. Now can he find a chance? Oh, the ball's run. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Just a quick
Well, what a
announcement.
half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the second half started. It's gone for a throw-in. Vardiol. Tomori. Out Solot. He could be in here. Distributed tidily. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And he has been fouled there. And it's been taken short. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Camavinga getting this one clear. Threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Savinho. It's a goal kick. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. That has not gone well. Wriggles his way through, tries a deft little ball. Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. And it's Caicedo. It's a promising position. Guardiola attempts a clearance. Valverde. There's the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Shot could be on. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that is a little undercooked. Driving forward. Great vision. That is ended up in no man's land. Vitinha, not the most accurate pass. That's a shade optimistic. Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's taking no chances there. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Liverpool take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Tries to pass it through. Saka, who's wide and looking to get onto this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jimenez. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tomori. Liverpool moments now away from seeing this one out. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Chance, surely! In for the pieces! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Oyarzabal. The final seconds now. Valverde purring through the gears. Real chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And this is Kane. And he's gone backward here. Great chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Valverde brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And Fati, oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fati has got himself a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ansu Fati. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gavi. Quality ball. Chance here to counter. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And they're back on the ball again. And this is... Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really nicely played. Corner number 2 then. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a great ball here. They want to be quick to recover this. Gavi gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fagioli. Nice defending, it's got the job done. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's the throw. Luis Alberto.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played out towards the right wing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Juan May.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Suso. Nice bit of trickery. Foot in. Valverde. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has found the way through. Kane. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Thinks one through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Suso. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
Brahim Diaz going full steam down the flank. Up he goes! Oh, it's hit the post! He scored! The breakthrough strike! Fati at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Valverde. And this is Messi. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Brahim Diaz. Taken back almost at once. Out to the left it goes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gavi makes the interception.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Suso. He's found a way through. Suso. Played into the middle.
What a letdown.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The most accurate pass. Suso. Fagioli kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is a little undercooked.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Fagioli has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Pedraza. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Camavinga, no way through. Looking for the run. Now it's Oyarzabal. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And this is Suso. Crosses it in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Brahim Diaz! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Brahim Diaz is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Juanmi. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Gavi. And it's Diaz. And it's Suso. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Luis Alberto. He's beaten the last man. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oyarzabal. Floated through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Lovely, now then. Luis Alberto. And they can counter here. Fernandez. It's Hill. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedraza. Luis Alberto. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's not an especially good pass, that. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That'll be a throw.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. That's really well cleared. Out for a throw. Kamavinga. Now it's Oyarzabal. Kane. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that they're... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, this looks sharp. Gavi in acres of space out wide. Robertson. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the man...